In a shocking and unprecedented ruling, the Constitutional Court declared martial law an act of presidential authority, a violation of the law. They claimed it was excessive, that political means should have been used instead, even though it was a response to a deeply serious issue-alleged election fraud. It was dismissed outright due to a supposed lack of evidence. But the most astonishing part was this. All 8 Constitutional Court justices voted unanimously to uphold the impeachment. It's a chilling echo of March 10, 2017, at 1121 am, when the same court delivered a unanimous ruling to remove President Park Geun-hye. That, too, was a shock that many of us will never forget. There is no stronger deja vu than this. Back then, the public was swayed by fake news and emotional manipulation. Fewer than 10% of citizens saw the truth and believed in President Park's innocence. That's when the Taejuki movement began, born from those who refused to accept the injustice. The Constitutional Court, rather than defending the law, followed public sentiment and handed down a politically convenient ruling 8-0, without a single dissenting voice. But this time, with President Yoon Suk-yeol, the circumstances are entirely different. His approval rating exceeded 50%, and support among the younger generation, those most capable of spreading information, was growing rapidly. And yet, once again, the Constitutional Court sided with the left. Has the judiciary not changed in 8 years? Or are the people themselves to blame, docile and deceived, making the same mistake all over again? As a citizen, my greatest indignation is not merely at the verdict itself, but at the silence within the court. Not one judge dissented. Were they afraid to stand alone? Was it safer to hide behind the shield of unanimity, even if it meant abandoning their conscience? Let's rewind to May 14, 2004. That was the day the Constitutional Court dismissed the impeachment motion against President Roh Moo-hyun. Yes, they acknowledged he had violated election laws and neglected certain constitutional duties. But they concluded that his actions were not grave enough to warrant removal from office. By that same standard, neither President Park Geun-hye nor President Yoon Suk-yeol should have been impeached. So where do we go from here? What must patriotic, freedom-loving citizens do? We must not stop. We must remain vigilant until the root of election fraud is exposed and eliminated. We must fight for the abolition of early voting and the implementation of transparent, manual vote counting. We must ensure that in the coming early election, we put forward a candidate whose ideology and leadership are proven, someone who can stand against the left and win. Time is short, but if we hold the line and carry this momentum forward, victory is not only possible, it is within reach.